So Max Kellerman is on First Take with Stephen A. Smith. And this might Rick cakes. But they were talking about where hockey stands in terms of sports in America. And here is Max Kellerman on First Take.
Listen, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but in the United States of America, no one really cares about hockey. You know, the old joke is every town has 20,000 hockey fans. They all have season tickets. So the arenas are always sold out, but the TV ratings don't do anything. So it's not one of the four major team sports, although it has a strong, I mean, I don't
It doesn't affect me at all. Why would I care what Max Kellerman thinks about hockey in the United States?
Do you think it's accurate? I don't think it's wholly inaccurate. Now, I don't know.
Let me just say this.
I don't know what would be the number 4.
When he says United States of America, okay, it's a pretty big place. Now, there are certain cities that they do care about hockey. Boston, Chicago, Detroit, New York, Philly. D.C. certainly now more than ever.
Right.
But, you know, in Phoenix, they don't care. In Oklahoma, they don't care. They don't care in Florida. They don't care about any sports in Florida. Besides college football. But, so in some cities, yeah, they do care. But is it one of the big 4? I don't know.
I mean, I kind of agree with that it's a smaller, more hardcore following. I don't necessarily disagree with that, but that's kind of the way hockey's always been. I mean, I don't know why it's an epiphany all of a sudden.
Why did it come up? Why did it come up on the show?
Because he's trying to kill time. He's got nothing going on. He couldn't book Will Brinson.
Honestly, the only time I'm exposed to Max Kellerman is if Valdez plays in my ears, or if JP does his patented move when we're at the studio and he turns on the Screamin' A. Smith shows, or
and then what does he do?
And then he walks out of the studio.
Immediately out. Yes. And then I'm just exposed to all that chicanery that I don't need to be exposed to.
JP's ADD kicks in, and he'll turn it on, and then 2 seconds later he walks out.
It's bizarre. It's like clockwork.
Phone number is 800-636-1067, because here's my question. If hockey's not number 4, then what is? And I agree with his assessment in terms of this. When you look at TV ratings and you look at general following, hockey's not there with the NBA or NFL or Major League Baseball. It just isn't.
Right.
Like he said,
here's my issue
in
with
certain
Kellerman.
cities, you'll have
he's doing is he's just trying to incite people. He's
just trying to kill a segment. He's bored out of his mind.
On purpose.
He really doesn't care if it's 4 or if it's 8 or 10.
We're doing this
By the way, if you're
JP,
are you counting college sports or just professional?
I'm assuming they're just talking professional.
Okay.
What I was going to ask is, what do you think is number 4? Is something like golf popular enough to, would you say it's more popular than hockey? It might be.
I don't know.
The majors, I don't know this, but if you took the ratings from the Masters and you match it up against the ratings of the Stanley Cup final, what's higher?
I'm not sure. I don't know those numbers off the top of my head.
I'm thinking it might be the Masters. You know, I don't look. I'm not a NASCAR guy.
Well, I know
but
what's higher in my house.
If you took the ratings from the Daytona 500, are the ratings of the Daytona 500 higher than the ratings for the Stanley Cup Final? I know the Stanley Cup Final. I think the last couple of years they've had pretty good ratings, but it's not getting 10 million viewers.
No, it's not.
You know what? I'll let
that.
you crunch the numbers today, and you compare all the ratings and just get back to me on it.
Yeah.
And then I'll give you the answer.
But is that always indicative? I guess it is. TV ratings, I guess that would be as good a metric as anything. I don't know.
Just for the
cakes. Now, let's be honest. Unless the Caps are playing, you don't watch much hockey in the playoffs.
That's correct.
And if the Caps aren't in the Stanley Cup Finals, you're not watching any of those games.
No, that's incorrect. I can't say I'll sit down and watch a game from start to finish, but I'll watch most of the Stanley Cup Final, even if it's not Caps involved.
I know for me.
Jason, I have your answer. I crunched the numbers.
All right.
So last year, Stanley Cup Final had 5.3 million total viewers.
All right.
5.33, actually. The Masters, now it was Tiger Woods, right? 10.8 million.
Well, there you go.
Double.
There's your answer. At least for last year. There's your answer.
What was the hockey?
Half of it.
Half of it, yeah.
5.3.
Right.
Well, an average 5.3 million.
Tiger's probably bigger than, he's probably bigger than any hockey player.
But if Tiger's not in it, if Tiger's not in it, then I'm sure it's way down.
Right, it's probably cut in half.
Yeah.
If Tiger's not in the mix,
Do the
those
year
numbers
before.
are probably on par with the Stanley Cup numbers, I would guess.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the World Series now. I guess this was just Game 7. You had 24 million total viewers. NBA was right around 15 million.
Yeah.
So you want the 2018 Masters?
Where are you finding that from? You're just Googling it and it's popping up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were the ratings
Interwebs.
when Fat Boy Patrick Reed won it? I'm going to guess half.
I'm going to say half, yeah.
Wow, it says here, CBS's final round coverage of the 2018 Masters was seen by an average of 13 million television viewers.